So, good morning. Happy Sunday. 2 blocks, your strap, your blanket, your playlist. Oh, good. Good morning. Hello, Dana. Hello, Ursula. Good morning. Good morning. Right? And the card, if you're curious, a new week begins. Here's our card for the day. Hello, Alice. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. So we are on day 29. Yeah. Coming in the home stretch. Right? Just so skew. Let's see what we can do. Sorry about this. Naomi Ford, good morning. Good morning. Just tuning it in. Now we begin. Now we begin. That I am so grateful for this diverse and opinionated group of people that gather on their mats, in their hearts and in their breath. Now we begin. Bringing ourselves together, bringing one another together, listening to all the voices and all the layers and all the stories that we could be a story. Om Namo, I bow to everything outside of me. All of it, everyone. All the ways in which it guides me, heals me, and holds me. Om Namo. Guru Dev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me. All my own upheaval, all my own confusion and truth. Outside and in, we are so much. 3 times, inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists, shake it out. And we will start the playlist at first touch. At first touch, and just keep in mind that today, at the end of class, if you choose, we are going to do the 11-minute mantra. So if you choose, you can stay and set yourself up in standing, setting everything else aside. Sweep your hands wide and high. If you're using your oils, set yourself up. Hands to the outer shoulders. And down. Closing your eyes when you're ready. Finding your feet. Open your navel. Lift your heart. Tuck your chin. Now we begin. consistent movement, the consistency of showing up. Let that be the same momentum day after day that allows all the other upheaval. Build your patience. Take your time and arrive. Hands high. Good. And widen out. Stepping to the top of your mat. Left foot steps back, right foot forward. Interlacing your fingers. Hands up high. Bend your right knee. Take your time. Find your feet. And then hands down. Inhaling. Bending your knee. Opening the chest. And then down. From the left heel to the left hand, all the way through, all the way through. Good, one more. It moves. More and more quickly as we begin to make a little familiarity, we can take a stronger action. Hands high. Going to the right, left hip forward. As though you could breathe from your hand to your heel. Keep your hands high. Step up to the top to change. Bend your left elbow. Catch the left elbow. Go up and over and down into the left heel. And then hands high. Interlace your fingers. Step your right foot back. Bend your left knee. Straightening your knee. Hands down. Hop. Inhale up. And down. You are made of lines of energy, of information, circulation. Feel from your heel, through your hip, through your hand, and then it moves more quickly. We free that line. We use it. We hear it. Hands high, a little to the left. Lifting that right thigh. Wrap your right hip forward, open the right palm. Keep the hands high, step up to the top, bend your right elbow. Left hand holds the right elbow, go up and over to the left, plant your right heel. Hips right. Anchor right into the floor. So that when you release, hands wide and down, folding to your dog, you are longer than before. Hands down, hips high, heart wide. Hands and good knees. Today I'll use blocks. You choose, blocks or not. Blocks are actually advancing your practice. Hands to the floor is more of a modification. So you choose. Toes together. Palms on the blocks, heels of your hands on the back edge of the block. Open the back. Rising back to hands and knees, tuck of the toes, hips up high, press back. Lengthen. Inhale, hands, knees. Child's pose. Good morning. Draw your hands back, your hips up, reach, and begin to connect them. Coming forward. Tuck your toes. Press back. Hands, knees. Child's pose. Hips up, hands high. And down. My pace is not your pace. So find the pace that serves you. The one that's calling, the one that says, like this. We can feel when we're not quite tucked into where we want to be, that little misalignment. So make it yours. And as it grows, just explore each aspect, each posture, and then let it flow together with a little less perfection and a little more freedom. find myself full of questions lately for the simplest things. Asking, show me. I don't know. Settle it down, arms out long, folding in. Show me. Show me. We have overridden our inner instincts for so long. I am reclaiming this as I can, hands, knees. What to eat, when to sleep, what to read. How can we come onto your back, add your strap? How can we learn to hear again what's truly ours? So the hands hold the strap behind your knees. And you draw your elbows wide to bring your thighs down and then press your heels up high. Bend your knees, pull. Press your heels high, straighten. Exhale down, inhale up. Imagine that you could move right from the ends of your heels. That you could pull your heels up and pull your heels down. Find a pace and close your eyes and let the pace build a little heat. Strengthen your breath. So later on, this might be your frog. Holding the strap right against the outer edge of your knees, palms facing away. Pressing your thighs into the back of the strap, letting your arms straighten. Yup, there we go. Three, two, heels high, pause and press. Setting your strap aside, bring your hands to your shins. Left leg long, left hand overhead. And then hand to shin. Right hand overhead, right leg long. And hand to shin. Just work there, folding and unfolding. Start out with your attention in the low abdomen to create a stable base. Let the chest lengthen. Closing your eyes, find the rhythm of your breath. As you have the low body anchored and safe, work here, or two legs straight, two arms wide. That moment of our last kriya. Starting here, rolling the thighs towards you, just like you did with the strap. So you're deepening the crease of the hips, you're strengthening the low belly, you're activating the center of the body. And just like we did on Friday, I'll take it a little further into a turn. So you may work here, you may work one leg at a time, or hands behind your head, lifting head and shoulders to bring opposite elbow to opposite knee. Just feeling into what's the right option. That these are options, not instructions. The instructions are inside of you. The ones that feel right. The ones that feel like support and possibility instead of aggression. That which will promote your grade. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet flat, hands down. Be still and quiet. Right knee to your chest, bring it in. Left hand on left thigh, press away. Work here or bringing your right heel over your knee. Hold your outer ankle, outer foot. Bring your right knee down. That elbow to knee movement can help us to find a little more safety in our stretch pose if we choose. So we just keep building our way a piece at a time. Change sides, right foot down, right hand to thigh, left hand to shin, bring it in. Left heel over knee, hold behind the knee or the outer ankle or the outer foot, bring it down. Broadening the chest, lengthen the spine. And 2 feet down. Taking a block, put it between your thighs. Set your second block to the left beside your hips. And then arms wide, lift your hips up and over to the right. Draw your heels the height of your knees. And holding the block, drop your knees across towards the block. If you don't need the block, set it aside, knees down. And then inhale up to the center. Exhale across. And to the center. And across. Staying left hand on the right thigh. Thighs fall into the block. Right hand down towards your hips. And then right hand wide and high overhead. Wide and down towards your hips, opening the chest, sweep your right hand wide and high overhead, get long in the right spine, and then take that and go wide to the right. So you've made length in the right side spine, and now we turn, dropping the knees left, dropping the right shoulder right. To the center. Feet flat, hips neutral. Put your block on the right hand side if you're using it. Hips up and over to the left, heels up the height of the knees, and drop across to the right. Inhaling to center. Hold the block, exhale, turn. Inhale up. And drop across, pausing. Right hand through left thigh, stay. And then sweep wide. Left hand down towards your hips. And all the way up and over. Lengthen the left side. Sweep wide and down. All the way out to the left, pause. Your breath deepens down into your belly. The exhalation, holding the block, turning the navel left. Just as we activate our movement, we begin to activate our stillness. And center. Set your block aside. Hands to shins. Lifting your head and shoulders, steady breath, whisper of ha. Keep the breath, close your mouth, work right here. Full pose, legs are out, hands are out. If you like, work right there. You're building strength. Right knee into your chest. Left leg long is a great halfway place. We go. If you're on your menstrual cycle, long, smooth breathing with support on your right shin. If you're pregnant, half happy baby, head down, long, smooth breathing. Five, four, three, two, change the legs, keep the breath. Tuck of the chin, back of the neck long. Keep the breath, both legs long. Five, four, three, two, knees to chest, head, shoulders down, feet down, legs long. Breathing down into your abdomen. Onward. Walk your feet in, hold your shins, tuck your chin to your chest, elbows wrapping in, nose to your knees, whisper up, ha. Keep the breath, close your mouth, close your eyes. Shake out your feet and your heels and your hips and just settle into this container. Modification, hand across shins, one hand behind your head. If you're pregnant or on your cycle, full, happy baby, long, smooth breathing. Five, four, three, two, one. Feet down, hands wide. Breathe to the belly, pause, feel it. Kapalabhati, this technique of breathing is cleansing our body, our breath. Roll all the way up. Sweep your hands high, legs crossed, palms face forward. Open the abdomen, lengthen out. Hands halfway wide, 60 degrees. Drop your shoulders into the sockets, right? Fold your fingers so the fingers touch the knuckles. Palms are open, thumbs are strong. Whisper up, ha. Feel the abdomen move. Keep the breath, close your mouth, out the nose, like little puffs of breath, as though you had a little bit of dust in your nose. Micro movements, allowing the chest to broaden, the shoulders to descend, the chin comes in, the heart comes up, the arms are strong. Five, four, three, two. Hook your thumbs. Open your hands. Breathing in, Lift your chin, 3 more sips, fill it up. And keeping the breath, heart comes up, chin drops down. Lift the pelvic floor. Release the breath. And again, breathe in. And be held by the breath inside of you. As you release, your thumbs release, hands go wide, the breath, body tall and wide. Each step, we begin again. Now we begin. Now we begin. Shake out your feet, shake out your knees. Widen your heels. If you choose, you're seated on your blanket or bolster. If you choose, you're seated on the floor. Knees can be bent as they need to be. Hands up. Turning right, fold right. Inhale up. Turn left, fold left. Inhale up. So fingertips to the floor will give you support. Will help you find the crease of your hips and lead with your heart. As you make space through the hamstrings, hands a little further towards your heels. If you don't need the support of your fingers as you fold, take your hands up high, arms beside ears, inhaling up, exhaling down. You can start an inch at a time. Closing your eyes. Using the breath out to make your way through the reluctance of your body. Breathe out the tension you encounter. One more fold. And then hands wide and behind you. Keep your heart high. Your spine is long through the front of your body. Lean a little forward. Here's exhale. Coming up right, here's inhale. Your shoulder blades gather towards your spine. Keep the chest leading you, fingertips inside the thighs. As you make your way through the fold, your hands closer to your heels. If you choose working here, or hands on shins. Again, all of these are options, each one being a step. Which step is yours? The goal is not to find the full last step of the progression. It's to offer each to your body and then learn how to listen. Which one's appropriate? Which step is mine today? Now. Heels a little closer if you're going on. 2 fingers inside between the big toe and the second toe. Thumb holds the fingernails and you fold and you rise. Find the one for you. Doing someone else's practice is miserable. Almost as uncomfortable as living someone else's life. 3, 2, 1. Upright, crossing your legs. Bring the bolster under your seat. A little bit of height. Hands on thighs. Circle. And as you circle, see if you can lift yourself up out of your seat. Inhaling across the front, exhaling across the back. And reverse that circle. Noticing if it's smooth and continuous, or maybe you're actually making a polygon of sorts. That's it. Three, 2, to the center. To inhale up, chin up, 3 sips, fill it all. Heart up, chin in, stay so tall. Soft shoulders, soft face. Be held by the breath within you. And exhale. Once again to breathe in. Chin up, sip. Heart up, chin in. It is delicate. And it is potent. Releasing when needed. Hands, thighs, eyes closed. Looking down, change the cross. Which shin is in front, put it in back. Let's break the habits. Hands on chins. Navel forward, navel back. Again, as tall as you can, as though you were lifted by straps under the arms or under the heart. Notice any stickiness. Where is it impossible to move? Just start slowly. And then staying a little tall, if you choose, it quickens. Inhale forward, exhale back. Stay with it. Right to the end. Right to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, sit tall. We take that momentum, we bring it to kneeling. Block between your heels if you need it. Sitting down on your heels if you don't. Hands on thighs. If kneeling is not a plan for your body, hop onto a chair. And with your hips in this posture, we can move more easily. And so it's really down about tipping the hips forward and back. And that's what moves the heart. And become very tall, as though you're lifting your heart away from your seat. Where will it go? Where will it go? Where will you let it go? Where will you let yourself go? Ha! Everything we put our hand to could be a little more delightful. That everything we put our hand to could have a little more light, a little more joy, a little more possibility. The meals we make, the way we make our bed, the way we set our table, the way we fold our clothes. Give it a little more light. 5, 4, 3, 2, sit tall, chin up, breathe in. Sips, fill. Heart up, chin in, stay. Drop your shoulders and stay. To release the breath. And come to stand. Come to stand. Unfolding from your kneeling posture. And just know if that's a little creaky, so good to press into the joints there. Widen your feet slightly so you have a good strong base. Fingertips to your shoulders and a turn left and a turn right. Little bend in the knees helps you to find the full footprint on the floor. And once you find the steady turn, keep your elbows elevated. That little extra ½ inch changes everything. Elevate your mouth corners, elevate your elbows. Letting the chin follow the shoulders. Centering, hands up high. 3 more sips. Pause. To release the breath, the hands go wide, out and down. Coming further out, beyond what we see, beyond what we touch, beyond our senses, coming into what surrounds us, coming into a sensation of faith, moving into what we cannot see, but what still remains who we are. Fingertips to your shoulders, elbows up and elbows down. Move into what is inside of you, what you cannot see, but you are. All the ways we say yes or no to ourselves, can we loosen them out of the shoulders, out of the joints, out of the breath? All the yeses, all the nos. That inside of us is an innate delight, a freedom to work there, or elbows higher, backs of your hands coming behind you. What are you encountering? And this change in the shoulders, the challenge and the ignition you may find, let it through into the belly, into the pelvis, strengthen the legs. To know your own intensity, your own fire. Can you stand in your flame? Or do we falter? It's too much, it's too hard. We can't do it. Come back, come back. Burn bright. 3, 2, hands high, high, high. Inhale up, 3 sips, go. Eye down the middle. Inhale up. Eyes closed, up and down. Respect your shoulders, where they've been and what they've done. Now we feel who we are. The space around us is made of action that is coming. You are the magnet at the center. What is your charge? Are you calling into yourself doubt or constraint, or are you calling into yourself an abundance that you're already aware of and ready to magnify? What are you calling in? Because you're building a charge right now. Each of us has a charge, and those charges are calling through our world what we are all living through. So we each do our part here. Lay claim. Call it up, call it through. Three, 2, hands high, inhale, 3 sips, go. Be held. Release wide. And hold. To your cross-legged seat, stay tall, stay bright. Hands on thighs. Left shoulder up, right shoulder down. Right shoulder up, left shoulder down. Such a simple movement. All the tension of the tops of the shoulders, the upper back. Come into this. And let it become malleable. Inhale left, exhale right. Find the rhythm of your breathing. Close your eyes. Keep the breath. Change the direction. Inhaling right, exhale left. Both shoulders up, both shoulders down. Inhale up, exhale down. Both shoulders down, turning left, turning right. Inhale left, exhale right. To the center. To pause. Notice the sensations of your body, the height of your spine, the breadth of your chest. But this is what we're looking to add to, not break down. That our frog is here to elevate our experience, substantiate us, not break us down. So move in your frog. How does it elevate you? Your pace, your expression, your breath. Building heels on the fold of your blanket or on your back, strapped behind your knees, heels up and down. Wherever you go, you're flushing out the hip joints, moving through the whole of the body. Hands on blocks if you choose. Balls of your feet on the mat, heels on the blanket, toes out, heels in. Exhale as your hips drop, inhale as they rise. Ten. Twenty. 30. 20. 40. 50. To sit down. Blocks set aside, hands behind you, knees wash out side to side. Chest is long and tall. Your right knee drops in and down to the center, right hand high, reaching out. Right knee drops. Circling the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, keep inviting up out of the work of the thigh. Up, out through the body. Working or right hand back to hold your outer ankle, outer heel. Hands back and knees wash side to side. That this unpacking between the knee, the hip, and the heart is really where we went yesterday in our vinyasa. Left knee down, left hand high. Come up out of this space. To release and to build your cross-legged seat. Sitting tall. Heart up, chin in, back of the spine is long all the way to the back of your head. Seat is steady. Mouth corners rising, face soft. Pause your playlist if you're using it. And anything that you need to stay warm, if you're planning to stay. So I will do the 11 minutes. I will tell you at 3 minutes. I will tell you at 7 minutes. And I will tell you at 11 minutes. Do the practice that serves you. No one else. This is yours. If you're familiar, look for the spiral through the body. From the pelvic floor, a clockwise spiral to the navel. Ekonkar. The maker and the made are one. From the navel up to the heart, a clockwise circle. Satanama. All things move in this cycle, beginning, continuation, conclusion, and end. Birth, life, death, rebirth. A clockwise circle from the heart to the middle of the forehead. Feel that. Siri, Wahe, and then Guru. All praise for the great wisdom we receive. If you like, just feel for those little clockwise circles through the body. Ekonkara Satanama Siriwa Hey Guru. 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 Akongara Satanama Siriwa. 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 Hey Guru. 3 minutes. Akongara Satanama Siriwa. Hey Guru. 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 Akongara Satanama Siriwa. Akongara Satanama Sirivaha Hey Guru. 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 4 minutes. 7 minutes. Kankara Satanama Sirivaha Hey Guru. Akongara 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 Satanama Sirivaha Eyes closed. Effortlessly allow your body to adjust, to settle, and then be still. Seated here, just 2 minutes, or unfolding, the whole body opens, the legs long, shake out the feet and the knees, palms open, stay warm. Staying as you choose, if you like, body open and at rest, or taking your hands overhead, reaching out. Drawing your knees into your chest to sweep wide and reach high. All the way up into your cross-legged seat. The palms together and the thumbs to the center of your forehead. I am this. Sat Nam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, perfect peace. Now we begin together. Have a wonderful Sunday. A wonderful week ahead. We have one more Sunday, so we will have this extended mantra one more time. Any questions, let me know. The information's up on the website. Such a spectacular community of souls. Thank you for your continuity and your time and your devotion. Let it change all that you are towards joy and delight. Sat Nam.